Looking after our own and others' mental health has never been more important. St. Patrick's Mental Health Service's No Stigma campaign reframes mental health stigma by showing the positive benefits for everyone when stigma does not exist. Whether it's in the workplace, at home, or in the community, in a world without stigma, those who need help don't hold back, and they seek help without fear or discrimination. Life without stigma empowers all of us to reach our full potential. We spoke to those living and working in Dublin 8 about what a culture of no mental health stigma in their community means to them, and what difference it would make if mental health stigma did not exist. Life without mental health stigma means we all get to live it. To learn more, visit nostigma.ie.
For me, a community of no mental health stigma really means that people with lived experience of mental health difficulties and their families and carers and supporters feel that they can speak openly about their mental health without fear of discrimination and prejudice and being treated less favourably because of that.
Just not feeling ashamed if you're feeling down, being able to talk about it like you would any other illness. If you're like not feeling well enough to go into work, to be able to ring your boss and say, actually, I'm feeling really down today, or anxious, the way you would if you had a headache or any other illness. Yeah, just the freedom to be open about it, and to not feel ashamed.
I think people will be more prepared to go for help and look for help after GP and people close to them.
People will be more open and honest about talking to each other, especially men. I think men aren't as honest about their feelings. The rate of suicide amongst young men is massive, so I think having no stigma around would really help bring that down.
People would actually go and actually get the help that they needed if there was no stigma attached to the mental health issue.
It means people would be happier, more open to talk, and I think it'll lead to a happier community and then a wider society as well.
I think it's really important to foster a community where we can be open about it. Like, I know I really struggled with mental health issues in my youth, and I didn't know who to go to, I didn't know where to go to. I felt really ashamed, like I couldn't talk about it. So I think if we can get to kids young, like primary school level, let them know that this happens to most people, and that that this is where you can go, this is who you can talk to. And I think just opening the conversation just removes that shame, I mean, I tend to tell absolutely everyone that I meet that I had mental health issues, and more times than not, they'll relate back to me that they did too, and it just makes it easier for people to be open,
People are embarrassed to talk about it. If there was no embarrassment and people were just open about wanting and needing help, that would bring down the stigma in the community.
Well, I think just from talking and let people know it's okay to talk.
I think the best way to create a community that has no stigma is to educate people on mental health issues and to let everybody know that we're all the same. We all go through the same struggles.
I think we really need to listen to the voice of lived experience. So hear about the experiences of those who have lived through mental health difficulties. I also feel that we should be all challenging stigma and discrimination when we see it or hear it in the community.
Look more into education and teach the children going forward how they can reach out and get help. And there shouldn't be any stigma in mental health.